Hello and welcome to my review of the LEGO City 60336 freight train, I believe it's called, from 2022. This is the latest freight train in a series of LEGO City freight trains. The last one was in 2018. This one contains a lot of stuff, including a freight train with 3 carriages, a container handler, an electric car charging station, and some buffers, and 6 minifigs. So let's start with the 6 minifigs. Here are the 3 railway workers. They're one on the left and the one on the right are in very clear high visibility jackets, and the one in the middle also has a high visibility hoodie on, and a high visibility helmet which really glows very bright. As you can see here, just by turning the hair pieces, none of these minifigures have alternate faces. They're very good looking torsos and minifigs. They look like rail line workers. Yeah, all the face prints are, fairly often used. There's not much too interesting here except for this high visibility helmet, which really does glow very bright. Here are the other 3 minifigs in the set. None of these have high visibility, more railway maintenance style clothing on, so these could be whatever they want to be. They've got good torsos, I think. I particularly like this one here. Yeah, they all look good. There is some prints on the back of this one, however it's very hard to see. It's just a couple of crease lines. Both this minifigure and this minifigure have alternate faces, so they can either have sunglasses on or be even happier than they were here. That's very happy. Here is the container lifter included in this set. I think this looks very good and it works very well, as I can demonstrate here with a container. You then just lift, and this holds it up. You can control it all from here, and the rubber piece allows you to bend that and then lift. It works very well, and it locks and it can hold it up, so it works very well. Has an exhaust here, which oddly enough it doesn't have on this side. It really looks like it should, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Has a number plate on the back and a sticker on each of the booms. So that's all the stickers on this. Inside, you can take it. You can access the inside by just taking the cab off in a 1. And there's a steering wheel and a spot for a driver to sit. And that is pretty much most of this. It's got lights on the front and indicators. But yeah, that's most of this, and it rolls very well and can even turn corners with the double front wheels, which is good. Here is a kind of, tipper car, a sideboard car. It doesn't actually tip, but it's got a 70-ton capacity there, as you can see. Let's stick on both sides. All the sides on this fold down. It's pretty much the same chassis underneath as the container carrier. Yeah, it looks very good. It looks like a good, tipper bulk car. And it also fits the charging station, which I'll show you shortly. Yeah, so that can be transported in this. So almost everything in the set can be transported in the train, with the exception of the container carrier. Here we have the largest of the train cars. This is the car transporter. This has a capacity of 3 cars. 2 are included in the set, and I'll show you what they look like on it in a second. Just show you how you load the top deck. You can unfold these, and then it folds down. And it also works together with the buffers, which we'll see in a second, to provide a nice smooth ramp up. In fact, actually, I'll just bring the buffers in just now. It's the buffer in. I'll just show you it very quickly. It's very simple. It's a straight bit of track with a buffer on it. It's not complex. And then that's a little ramp to make it easy for a car to drive up there. So if we then get one of the cars, we can then just drive it straight up, straight into the train, and right up. And then the other car can drive up the same. And it fits 2, and then these lock the wheels, so that it can't come out as easily. And if we fold this up, out of the way, the one car can also fit in the bottom. Even this taller of the 2 cars can fit in there, and then these sides go up, and that stops the top deck falling down and also stops that car coming out. And then yeah, you can transport all your 3 cars, the train very easily. This is not based on a preformed chassis. This is actually 2 large preformed pieces. I'm not entirely sure why they've gone for that, but they have. Oh, top car came off. this isn't a very good transport service. Here is the main unit in the set, the locomotive itself. It's based on the usual chassis piece, which oddly enough none of the train cars actually use in this set. Usually almost all train cars use it, but just the train in this one. The battery box is in here, and it has a cab at each end, so it's a bi-directional one. The para chassis is this one. This is running the new powered up. To access the battery compartment, you can simply lift this off here, and you can access that. It's quite hard to place it back in, as the cable can sometimes get in the way, and you can see there it's popping up. The cockpits are very similar. They have a seat, some gauges, and nothing else. Some space back there, but nothing else. And this one, you'll never guess, has a seat and some gauges. Yeah, there's really, I mean, it's not got massive detail in it. From the exterior, I think it looks really good. I like these textured bricks on the side, and I like the little windows also on the side. Window on first. Just building a train live. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks very good. It has a motor in it, as I've already said, and here's the remote control that's included in the set. And there we go. So it goes a bit faster than that, but that's all I can really do at the moment. Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like these bars on the side as well. And to turn the battery off, you can't really see the light, it's a little bit obstructed. It's just there by my finger, and until it flashes, and then you can turn it off, and the controller will also turn off. Here is the electric car charging station, which currently is folded up, but if you unfold these solar panels, you can then do solar paneling. This is a very, very simple thing. It has a little keypad and a cable on each side, and it can plug into each of the cars. On this one it plugs in the front, and on this one it plugs in the back. And it just comes out the hook and can very simply be plugged in. It's not a very long cable though. A little bit stingy, but you know, it does, because you can have them parked kind of like that, and it works fine. And it also fits, as you saw in the trailer. Here are the two cars included in the set. I don't think they're big enough to each get a section of their own, so let's just go through them. This one here is like an estate or a wagon. Both roofs come off it. I don't know why the back window's only held on by two studs, so that's why it's come off with the roof. But there's a little bit of storage space here. There's a steering wheel and a spot for actually 2 minifigures if you want to really cram them in. I think this car looks quite good. It's got nice building back here on the bumper using these angled slope pieces. But that's pretty much that. And then there's this one, which also looks good. It's got a steering wheel and a backrest. It's got a little spoiler, which I think looks best when it's angled right up. And then there's where the charging point connects to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is a blank screen, but this is all the track which is included with this set. There's a lot, really a lot. It's still coming. There's more. Is that it over? Not quite. All of this is included with this set, except for it's not quite. There is one less straight than you see here, because I just use one out of my own collection to put this on, because I'm not planning on using this track, at least at the moment, so I didn't want to split them off from their sections. So you get 16 curves, 16 straights, and then one right hand junction, which works very simply just like that. Yeah, a lot of track. You can make a kind of a loop with a stick off it, as the box shows. But yeah, that's all here. Here are all the spare parts in the set. There's not very many, and nothing of that much interest. Here's the sticker sheet, which is very small for the size of the set, which is very good. Here are some videos showing the train travelling around my Lego city. A couple of problems I did realise while filming these was the fact that the width of the car carrier and the container carrier did mean it got caught on buildings placed close to the track. But that's not a big problem. After this, I decided to make the train even longer by employing the help of the previous freight train, the green one from 2018. As you can see, it was quite a length. Overall, I really like this set. I think this is a very good addition to the kind of, I guess, train theme, or even more than that, the freight train theme, for which sets 60198, 60098, and 6052 were all part of. Trying to remember those numbers there. But I really like this one. I think this one is very promising because of, I like the inclusion of this. I think it works very well. Maybe could do without like the electric car charging station and that, but I mean, it's not many pieces and it adds more playability, which is always nice. The box isn't staying closed. I don't know what. It's been very difficult. There's the kind of loop of track you can make. Yeah, I think this is a very good set. Yeah. So, yeah. You can see many pictures of it there. And I should have probably said this, that all the couplers are magnetic, so they do very easily snap together. But yeah, and you can use your phone app, which allows you to have some more buttons and like some sound effects to go with it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.